Hello everyone. Today we'll see how Ameo has integrated with Salesforce Lightning version, and we'll be discussing the various capabilities that Ameo provides. So this is the Ameo Lightning interface over here. Now, to use Ameo's capability, I'll be selecting Ameo App Lightning. Now, during the demonstration, we'll be covering the various touch points, like how the single sign-on works, how the CRM gets populated as soon as the call gets connected. We'll be talking about the click-to-dial functionality, and lastly, we'll be seeing how Ameo is passing the voice logs, the dispositions, as well as the other core details to Salesforce CRM. Now, first we'll be discussing about the approach that we follow. So we follow a web toolbar approach. This means that the Ameo's telephony panel has been embedded on the main Salesforce screen over here. So as an agent, I can always minimize it or maximize it whenever I want. Basically, it is not occupying any particular space. Now, the first touch point is regarding the single sign-on, where, as the name suggests, I won't have to put down the credentials again as an agent over here. I just have to click over here, and as an agent, I'll be auto-logged in. After that, I'll need to select a campaign. So campaign, it is basically a workflow of an organization. As an agent, I have an option to select multiple campaigns or even a single campaign. Meaning I can either select an inbound campaign, an outbound campaign, or both, inbound as well as an outbound campaign. So let's select an outbound campaign for now. And now I have to put down an extension number. So this is basically the agent's phone number on which he would be receiving calls as well as initiating calls. The alternate to this is WebRTC that is a default offering that we pitch. The advantage of having WebRTC over here is that firstly, it will eliminate the use for any hard phone or soft phone. As an agent, I'll just need to plug in my headsets and I'm good to go. And this part of putting down the extension number would also be not required. Now on the telephony panel as an agent, I can put myself available with configurable break options. Plus I have a mini dashboard for the agents to see how they're performing. Now, if I just want to see, I have a quick glance at my average talk time, wait time, my handling time, how many breaks I've taken, I can have a look at that also from here. So as an agent, I'll just quickly put myself available over here. These are the break options that I was talking about. So instead of these break options, if some other break options are required, that can also be mapped over here. So let me initiate a call, a manual outbound call to see how the CRM gets populated as soon as the call gets connected. So let's say I initiate a call and I'll load my number first. So first I receive the call as an agent. As soon as I answer the particular call, okay, I've received the call as a customer also. Now you can see on the left hand side, we have the state, the life cycle of the call that it says connected, which means that the call has been connected with the very customer. Before that, it showed us ringing, which means that the agent has answered the call, but the customer hasn't received the call or let's say answered the call yet. And yes, as soon as the call got connected, we have the CRM that has been populated in the background. This is a scenario for an existing customer where his particular fields are present over here. And these are in editable formats. As an agent, I can always edit or update the fields whenever I want. The other scenario can be, let's say, a new customer calls in or the agent initiates a call to a new customer. If that is the scenario, then in that case, only the phone number would be viewed. The other parameters would not be present. So as an agent, I can manually update the fields. So this was regarding the second touch point, how the CRM gets populated. Now the third touch point, that how Ameo is passing the voice logs, the call details, as well as the disposition. So these particular information will be tagged for each and every interaction under the particular customer's information. So let's say these are all of Ayush's previous interactions over here. So let's say I click on this particular interaction. As soon as I click on interaction, I have the voice log over here, the particular disposition, as well as the other call details are in front of us. We have the timestamp over here, the status, was the call completed or not, were any comments added or not, so that can also be viewed over here. So this is basically how Amir is passing the voice logs, the dispositions, as well as the other call details to the Salesforce CRM. On the telephony panel as an agent, the various capabilities I have or I can perform. I can first put the call on hold on with the basic ones. I can take in conference the agent or the customer. I can take any external phone number also if required. I can again transfer the call to again any available agent to an external phone number. So let's say when I talk about an external phone number, this can be a mobile number, landline number, or an extension phone number. To an IVR, let's say for a feedback, so the call can be transferred to a feedback IVR also, and also different campaigns or queues. And yes, you have the disposition. Now, disposition can be quite important as it tells the outcome of the call, that why did the call actually happen, a one-word or a two-word outcome. So these are the disposition codes which are completely configurable. You can have your own disposition codes into play. Now, whatever disposition as an agent I select would be firstly passed on to the Salesforce CRM over here like this, as well as to the Amir reports that we are offering. Plus, as an agent, I can put down comments if required. And yes, lastly, we have the callback functionality. Now, a very simple scenario, let's say during the conversation itself, the agent gets a bit busy, or let's say the customer gets a bit busy and asks or requests for a callback. In that scenario, it's quite easy for the agents. What they need to do, they just need to specify the time, the date. That's it. So let's say I set the callback after 1 hour. As soon as I save the details, automatically after 1 hour, a callback would be initiated. So this is an automated process. No manual intervention is done over here. And if the customer wants a callback on a different phone number, that can very much be achieved. And with the self callback functionality, the callback would be scheduled for the very same agent who was actually having the conversation. So let me dispose the call. We'll end the call for now. Okay. Now the last H1 that I want to cover is regarding the click to dial functionality. So as the name suggests, I don't have to copy and paste the number. I click on the number and the call will be initiated. So I can have two ways of looking at it. One can be I initiate the call from here itself by clicking on the number, or else I can open the customer contact. After reading his previous interactions, his queries, then I want to initiate a call. So I'll just click on this. Let me open the telephone panel. I'll click on the number over here and you can see the call has been automatically been initialized. Yes, I've received the call as a customer. You can see the life cycle of the call that I was talking about. So we have the call has been connected to the very customer, and yes, the CRM has been populated in the background. So this was regarding the Salesforce integration. To quickly summarize, we firstly saw the approach that we follow here. That's the web toolbar integration approach, where the Amir Telephony panel gets embedded on the Salesforce CRM screen. Then we saw how the CRM got populated as soon as a call got initiated. In that case, we had initiated a manual outbound call. We also had to look at how Amir is passing the voice logs, the dispositions, as well as the other call details with Salesforce CRM. Plus, we discussed the various functionalities the agents can perform from the telephony panel, like putting the call on hold on mute, transferring of a call, taking conference, scheduling a callback, as well as a disposition. And yes, lastly, we saw how the click to dial functionality works, where as an agent, I click on the number and the call will be automatically initialized. So these are the various capabilities that Amir offers when we integrate with Salesforce CRM.